checking. We got Big Baby Jonathan in the building.
Baby, what's poppin'?
This is Big Baby Sports. We going live in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Lakers all day, coming hard, gonna play. Got that Mamba mentality in my brain. Lake show, stand up.
Stand up.
Lake show,
Stand up. Breaking news, it's showtime. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to Lakers post-game show, man. Lakers lost 121 to 113, man. Lakers got one on the chin tonight versus the Boston Celtics, man. This one hurts a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's dive right into it, Laker Nation. My thoughts about the game overall. This game right here, defensive-wise, one of the worst defensive games of the season. You know, it's unacceptable. Lakers did not come in with that passion, the hustle, that grit, that grind, that tenacity. A lot of misassignments. You know, I didn't like what we did tonight. Defense. You know how many rebounds that Boston got tonight? The Boston Celtics, 48 rebounds tonight. You know, 48 rebounds to 37. That's unacceptable. Lakers, you got to do better. You know, you got to do better. And the Lakers just let Boston get layup after layup after layup after layup after layup after layup. And it was getting frustrating. You know, and yes, the Lakers bench showed passion at least, and that's in a little bit of the fourth quarter. We'll get into that to talk about the first half. First half, man, Jaylen Brown ended with 40 points tonight. We got to give it where credit is due. But sometimes, man, it's just one of those nights for players. You know, they're coming in, Boston, Lakers' rivalry, Jaylen Brown. And I said this on my pregame show. Watch out for Jaylen Brown. He can explode for 30 to 40 points. And he ended with, let's see here, 40 points. I said he can either explode for 30 points or 40. You know, we got to eliminate him. He shot 17 for 20 from the field. He did anything he wanted on any Lakers that guard him. KCP, he went by. You know, Wesley Matthews, he went by. He did like a little in and out move on Kuzma, hit a jumper. He was just lighting it up tonight. You know, I just didn't like the first half. The first half, I'm going to show you what the Lakers shot in the first half. 19 for 49, 38%. And the Lakers shot 3 for 16 from the three-point line in the first half, and that's 18%. The Celtics shot 25 out of 45, 55%. Three-pointers for the Celtics in the first half, 7 for 15, 46% from three. 5 for 7 from the free throw line, 7 for 8 for the Lakers from free throw line. That's the first half. You know, rebounds in the first half, Lakers got rebounded 26 to 18. Assists in the first half for the Celtics and Lakers. Lakers had 11 assists, 16 for the Celtics. Steals for the Celtics, 1 steal. Lakers had 8 steals. Block shots, 3, 1 for the Lakers. Turnovers, 11 for the Lakers. 11 for the Celtics, 3 for the Lakers. Nobody scored the points off turnovers in the first half. No points off turnover. Total team turnovers. You know, right here. You know, but Boston had 11 turnovers. Lakers scored 9. Lakers had 3 turnovers. Boston only scored 4 off the turnovers. Fast break points tied at 2. Now, the second half, like we say here, Lakers shot 44 out of 98, 44%. You know, three-pointers 12 out of 37, 32% for the Lakers. They bumped it up from the three-point line from the first half to the second half. You know what I mean? And the Celtics shot 56% from the field in the second half, 48 out of 85, you know, and three-pointers 43%. Free throws, they only shot 2 free throws, 11 out of 13, and that is 86%, 84.6%. Lakers shot 13 out of 19. The Lakers shot 13 out of 19 from the field, free throws, and it was 68%. Rebounds, 48 to 37. That's unacceptable. You know, I know Drummond wasn't playing. I know all these players weren't playing, but we got to stop using that as an excuse. We had players out there that could contribute at the highest level. We could have done better on the boards tonight. You know, Tristan Thompson had 14 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. Tristan Thompson was getting putbacks, taking chance points. Nobody did anything to get him, 14 points. They didn't put a body on him tonight, man. We got to do better. You know what I mean? We got to do better. We got to do better, We got to do better. And also, too, Kemba Walker had 12 points. Marcus Smart had 15 points. 14 points for Jaylen Brown. 15 points for Pre-Pruder. He had 14 points off the bench for the Celtics. But the Lakers bench did a really good job in the second half. Or actually, overall. The Lakers bench actually kept us in the game. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for the Lakers bench, we got blown up by 25. And I just didn't like the energy from the Lakers starters tonight. Whatever it is, after coming back from a long road trip, whatever it is, whatever it was, the Lakers starters didn't play with that passion in the first or second half. It was just more so the starters. But assists as a team, Lakers had 28 assists. Celtics had 32. Steals for the Lakers, 12 steals, 4 steals for the Celtics. Block shots, 6 block shots for the Celtics as a team, and 2 for the Lakers. Points off turnovers, Lakers had 8 turnovers. If you would have thought the Lakers had 8 turnovers, you thought we'd won. But the Celtics turned the ball over 21 times, but the Lakers capitalized off the turnovers, scoring 26 points off those 21 turnovers. Fast break points. 10 for the Celtics, 7 for the Lakers. Points in the paint. We lost that battle by 8. They had 58. We had 50. The largest lead for the Celtics was 27. 27-point lead for the Boston Celtics, and we didn't even lead in this game. But we got to give credit where credit's due. Shout out to at least the second unit shout out to Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol, let's get into the Lakers players. Kuzma shot 5 for 17 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3, 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, 13 points. Marc Gasol was aggressive in the first half, shoot mid-range, attacking, 18 points. I liked his aggressiveness tonight, And Marc Gasol got his pinky popped, pinky popped. More injuries, man. This season is a hit season of injuries. But Marc Gasol did his thing tonight, 18 points. Shooter was limping. He was injured. He had 8 points. Wesley Matthews didn't contribute. Man, here's the thing I want to see the Lakers do. We got to give guys opportunities that are contributing, like on Alfonso McKinney. He had 10 points, plus 12 on plus minus. He shot 4 for 6 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. I loved his energy, his hustle, his grit, his grind. I loved his energy tonight. We should start him. And Marcus Harrell had a good game, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 6 points for Kuzma, 19 points for Tellon Tucker. We need to give the guys that are contributing from the bench starting opportunities, man. We gotta maybe fix the rotation, because Wesley Matthews only scored 3 points, but he was negative 17 on plus minus. That can't happen. We gotta rotate somebody, maybe put Ben McLemore in a spot. KCP has cramps in his back. So we're starting to get the injuries are starting to pile up, but we had good breaking news today. Anthony Davis cleared for full on-court activities. Will be on the minutes restriction when he returns to lineup. Am I surprised? No, I'm not. No, I'm not surprised. Him on the minutes restrictions. Let me see. Harold can't rim protect for nothing. Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree, Jay. 100%. And I think that's why the affecting everybody's bashing on Andre Drummond. A lot of Laker haters are bashing on Andre Drummond. And it shows how important Andre Drummond is for this Laker defense. You know what I mean? His defensive energy, his hustle, deflecting passing lane, his grit, his grind. But Lakers are 5-5 in the last 10 games. So we're holding the fort while AD and LeBron are out. We went 4-3 on this 7-game road trip that we just did. I know we're coming back from a 7-game road trip. Fans back in the stadium. I get that. I get that. But we didn't play good tonight whatsoever until the second half. The second half, Jaylen Brown did it when he wanted to. Layup after layup after layup. Tristan Thompson got second chance points. I said that in my pregame show. Watch out for the second chance points. Tristan Thompson is going to be getting those boards. It's just that as of right now, we're still trying to find our niche and trying to find what we did out there tonight. The defensive energy tonight, I did not like it one bit. It made me really upset what we did out there defensively. Layup after layup after layup. Jaylen Brown only missed 3 shots. That's unacceptable for a Laker defense that's ranked number 1 in the NBA. You got to do better. I keep it real on Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast, man. And let me tell you this. Jaylen Brown was a plus 35 on plus minus. 40 points. 9 rebounds, 3 assists. But he had 6 turnovers. That's the thing. He had 6 turnovers. You know, that's the thing. He had 6 turnovers, but Lakers, what I'm saying is we got to do better defensively. You know, you can't let Jaylen Brown shoot 17 for 20 from the field. You know, force him to drive. You know, like maybe do the extra pass, maybe double team him, throw some bodies at him. You know, but Jaylen Brown went by everybody and got to the leg. That cannot happen. Man. You know, but in the second half, Lakers went on a 24-2 run in that fourth quarter, man. We loved it. And we're down 15 going in that fourth quarter. 15. But Boston came out, riding high, shooting threes, playing, you know, they were doing whatever they wanted to. And then the second unit came in. Like, Ben McLemore had 17 points. Taylor Tucker was attacking the lane. But I say he was going to get 19 points. I said he was going to get 19 points and 7 rebounds and 7 assists. I said that on my pregame show. I was right about there. But Ben McLemore, 17 points, plus 11, plus minus. Alfonso McKinney, 10 points. But, you know, but just the impact that the Lakers did with Devontae Cacok and Kufis Antetokounmpo, he played great. You know, his energy, and Lakers showed that passion, that hustle, that grit, that grind, that tenacity, that energy. You know, the bench, the third string bench played in that fourth quarter and almost won. And Boston and Brad Stevens had to put back all the starters. You know, and if the Lakers here's the thing, if the Lakers would have executed a little bit better down the stretch, I think we would have won. And if Jaylen Brown didn't come back in or Tatum, we would have won. But Brad Stevens was smart for putting him back in, because I would have put him back in too if I was a coach for the Celtics. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, Laker Nation. We'll be back.
Checking. We got Big Baby Jonathan in the building.
Baby, what's poppin'?
This is Big Baby Sports. We going live in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Lakers all day. Coming hard. Gonna play. Got that Mamba mentality in my brain. Lake Show, stand up.
Stand up.
Lake Show,
Stand up. Breaking news, it's showtime.
Welcome back to Lakers Live postgame show with Big Baby. What's poppin'? Let's get right back into it, Laker Nation, man. In the second half, like just that second half in general, that fourth quarter, I really liked what we did, but the second half, man, like we're down. I think 14 at the half. We were down. Let me see at the halftime, 62-48, and we were trying to come back, playing pass and hustle, grit grind, but it's just one of those nights for us. We had a lot of shots wide open, threes that come turn the momentum for us. Miss. Wide open layups. Miss. But overall, I just felt like we could have put a little bit more effort on the defense side of the ball. That's one of my main issues tonight. You know, my main issue tonight for the Lakers. I know we missed shots at times. Lakers, I know we missed shots at times, but I just wanted us to play a little bit. I just want to see us play defense. Like, I really wanted to see us play defense tonight. You know, I just want to see us play with that passion tonight for my Lakers. You feel me? I really wanted to see us play with that passion, but we did in that fourth quarter. That's the thing. We can't wait. We cannot wait, you know, until the fourth quarter to start playing with that passion, the hustle, the grit, the grind. We got to start from the start. We got to. You know, we got to start it from the start. You know? I just want to see us do better next game, man. Like, I really want to see us do better next game. You feel me? Like, I want to see us put all that passion, the hustle, the tenacity on both ends of the floor. You know? I just a little bit upset because we had a chance to win. We had a chance, man. Let me see. Look, Sharp, this loss will help us. Yeah, most definitely. No, you can take some good things and put it against the Utah Jazz, which that game is on Saturday at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon. But we can take let me see here. Let's go to the stats. We could take shooting 12 out of 37, 32% from the free throw line. Let's implement that, next game. Let's do better as a team for next game. Let's do a different lineup change. What do you guys want to see next game against the Utah Jazz? I feel like we should start a Ben McLemore for Wesley Matthews, or maybe even start Devontae Cacok for a Marc Gasol. Give these young guys at the end of the bench some opportunities, man. Like, we need to give these people opportunities. I agree with you, Jay, 100%. Next game start Alfonso McKinney, but he was an underrated pickup. from that JaVale McGee trade. Very, very underrated. Pickup from Cleveland. Very underrated. I just wanted to see us do better. I know we fought. I know Jaylen Brown did his thing tonight. He made like a defense look silly tonight. But let's go out. Besides Jaylen Brown, he beat us tonight too. Tristan Thompson, like I said, 14 points. Kemba Walker had 12 points. He got whatever he wanted. 15 points for Marcus Smart. And like, let's see here. I know we had the stats earlier, but we didn't even lead in this game, not one bit. It's like like we said earlier, maybe the Lakers coming back from the 7-game road trip, playing in front of fans, maybe they made them nervous, but that's no excuse this year on Big Baby Sports. I know a lot of Lakers fans are saying we didn't have Drummond, we didn't have Drummond, we didn't have LeBron. 80 doesn't matter. We have the players that we have on the roster right now that played tonight. We should have competed in battle. You know what I mean? We should have competed in battle. We got to do better. We got to do better next game, man. Because we got to still hold the fort. So we're what are we, 6 and 7? So wait, we lost tonight. So we're 6 and 8 without LeBron and AD. We're still holding the fort. If LeBron and AD did not get injured, we would still be number 1 seed. And hopefully AD plays Monday versus the Utah Jazz. But he's gonna be on minutes restriction. I know LeBron's gonna be on minutes restriction, but for whatever reason, we haven't heard anything about LeBron. No updates, no nothing, man. Like, I'm wondering if it's more than an ankle injury. I wonder if the Lakers don't want to say anything, or is it just rest LeBron? We're good. It doesn't matter what seed we are. We're gonna come back and win this championship, because we got to keep it real. There are teams that are playing the highest level right now. Utah Jazz are playing at the highest level right now. They're playing, talent. They're playing decent this year. We got to give credit where credit's due. But let's see here. We got to do better. We all try for these teams, man. But let me ask you guys this. This was a question that this is a question I want to ask you guys. What are your top 3? What 3 Celtics that you hate of all time? I'm going to go right from the start. Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen. Those 3 ruined my summer because of the 08 finals. I hate those 3 Celtics of all time, in my personal opinion. So put it in the comment section down below on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. What 3 Celtics that you hate the most of all time? Because it's Lakers and Celtics rivalry, man. We got to get into it, man. I say Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett for me. What's going on, Savage Baller? What's popping? What's going on? Legoat Sharp said Larry Bird. Yeah, Mikal Parrish. Yeah, a lot of old school Laker fans hate Larry Bird and Mikal and Parrish, man. Like, I didn't watch the Lakers, and I haven't watched. Let me see. I was a Laker fan in 2000, but I know the historic Lakers Celtics back in the 80s. Kevin McHale versus James Worthy, Kurt Rambis, all those old school players. You see. Oh, he said Paul Pierce. What up, Jordan? KG and Bird. Yep, I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100%. I know what. Let me ask you guys this: if it was somehow Clippers and Clippers and Celtics in the NBA Finals, who would you guys root for? To me, I would turn off I wouldn't even watch the NBA Finals. You feel me? I would not even watch it. As a Laker fan, I don't even care if it's Celtics and Clippers in the NBA Finals. I'm not watching. I hope both teams go to quadruple overtime and don't win anything. Because I hate both teams, but I hate the Celtics more because Celtics ruined my summer in 2008 when we got blown out in the NBA Finals. But for me, man, but let me ask you guys this: since we're talking about, let me ask you guys, give me your top 3 Clipper players that you hate of all time. For me, man, Clipper Darrell, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. Those 3 Clipper people I hate. I hate, troll, Clipper Darrell, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trolling with Clipper Darrell. Love you, bro. Patrick Beverly, Paul George, and Kawhi. The reason I don't like Patrick Riley because all he does is try to get in people's faces, try to talk that mess, and can't back it up. You know? Jay said, KG never broke Brondon. No, he didn't. You know, he didn't. You see what he did when they got together? You know? When they got in the playoffs, Kawhi, Paul George, backboard, Pat. That's a good one. You know, it's like, it's crazy. You know? Let me see. We got Lego Sharp. He says Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, all Lob City Clippers. Yeah, I agree. You know, because this is a new segment called "What Three," like the Lakers or Clippers and Celtics. What 3 players you hate of all time? I'm gonna start implementing that of each show. Like what 3 Utah Jazz you hate of all time, and every team that we play, I'm gonna dive into what players that we don't like for all the games for the rest of the season. So that's a new segment. You know, let me see here. KG, Ray, Rondo, yeah, yep, I agree. Rondo too. Rondo too. I didn't like him. No, I didn't. Rajon Rondo, man, I hated him that year in 2008. Man, pissed me off. That year. We liked Jamal Crawford only. I like Jamal Crawford's game. Very talented. You know, and if I can throw in one more bonus. Yeah, Blake Griffin for me because he whined and he cried a lot. You know, I think the Lakers should won 2008 Finals. Also ruined my summer too. Can't sleep that. Yeah, but here's the thing: I still rock my jersey. You know, I still rock my jersey the next day when it got blown out. I still rock my Kobe jersey, and a lot of NBA fans respected me for going in because I used to live in Sacramento back in the day in 2008. And there was a bunch of Kings fans going for Kings fans were going for the Celtics versus the Lakers. I came in when we got blown out. I still rock my jersey. I went like this with my Laker jersey on, like this, just putting it up through the hallway. Even though they were talking shit, I was still rocking it. You know. And then when we beat the Celtics, there were some Celtics fans being Warrior fans. You know, we beat the Celtics, and I saw hella Warrior fans the next day. It's like, weren't you just a Celtics fan? And then they turned to Kings fans. It's like, what? But I still stuck with my team. The top 3 Laker players. I don't hate any Lakers, man. No, I don't hate any Lakers, man. You know, it's a tough year for them. I remember those players, you know. But that D'Angelo Nick Young thing kind of ruined the chemistry big time, you know. But it is what it is. He moved on from it, and you know, it is what it is. You know, so we'll be all right. But yeah, man, that's this new segment called "What 3 Players I Hate of Each Team," featuring Big Baby Jonathan. But yeah, man, it was a tough loss tonight. But I liked what we did defensively down the stretch in that fourth quarter. Just love the energy tonight. You know, I just love the energy, the hustle, the grit, and we'll bounce back on Saturday because that game against Utah is gonna be tough. You know, Utah's riding high. You know, number 1 seed in the league. You know, it's gonna be a statement game. You know, hopefully Andre Drummond plays, but I guess his toe got stepped on again, it swelled up, and Marc Gasol sprained his pinky finger. He's gonna get X-rays. It's like, to be honest, man, I feel like the Lakers it's an injury hit season for the Lakers this year. I'm keeping it real. We have not been healthy all year. But if the basketball gods, please make us healthy for the playoff stretch run. Please, basketball gods, make us healthy for the playoff run. Because once we get in the playoffs with AD, LeBron, Kuzma, you know, like I said, AD on the way, yay. But that's going to do it for Big Baby Sports Live post-game show. And Jay, you already know the vibes, man. Lake Show, stand up, baby. And that's going to do it, man. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Peace out. One love. Go Lakers, baby. We out here.
Checking. We got Big Baby Jonathan in the building.
Baby, what's poppin'?
This is Big Baby Sports. We going live. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go Lakers all day.